So here's the thing, okay? Elon just retweeted this just now, literally 3 minutes ago, with a thinking emoji face, right? Now, what's interesting here is Elon Musk literally undermined every single federal regulatory. Oh my God. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my. Funniest day online since the billionaire submersible went missing. Yeah, no, it's good. It's a good day today, folks. Now, remember something, okay? Remember something. The feeling that you have right now, the happiness that you are exhibiting, and it is shared by so many others. Why? One must ask the question, why? It's because you are not alone, okay? You are not alone. No matter what the media tells you, you are not alone. There are so many other people exactly like you that despise these freaks, whether it be Donald Trump or Elon Musk. Certainly, they have their fans as well, but a lot more haters, baby. Wisconsin showed that, and I think this is yet another day where everybody unites all together, with the exception of the likes of Asmongold and them, who are trying to find which daddy to side with right now. And my heart goes out to them. I know it's a difficult day for the likes of MAGA Trump and Elon Musk lovers who are like, oh no, daddies, why are you fighting? You know, the Kanye West of the world. But for everybody else, for all the normal people, remember, for everybody else and for all of the normal people, this is a moment of celebration. Never forget, they might make you feel. They might make you feel as though you are alone. They might make you feel, the media might make you feel as though their people don't actually agree with you. That like, no, people love billionaires. They love billionaires. Billionaires are so brilliant. Elon Musk is so brilliant. Okay? Clearly, there are a fuck ton of people who resent billionaires directly buying elections and billionaires directly interfering in the affairs of the American government. Okay? Billionaires leaving the shadows. I was thinking about this. If I was Jeff Bezos, or if I was like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, or whatever, I would do everything in my physical power to get Elon to stop appearing in public. Because for as long as super wealthy people have existed, they have always moved for a reason. They don't make themselves the primary focus. They don't try to desperately win favors. And the reason for why they don't do that is because most people have to still believe that these guys are actually brilliant, okay? That these endless power because of this meritocratic process. Because when you realize that Elon is a mere mortal just like you and not a particularly smart one, all of a sudden this entire thing falls apart. People start questioning. People start thinking, wait a minute. Why does he have $700 gazillion? What the hell is going on here? Did he work smarter or harder than anybody else? It breaks the system. Why is my dad calling me? Baba, I'm live, Sean. The var?
He hasn't said bad about me personally.
Hello?
I'm sure that'll be next.
That's so
the
funny.
Big, beautiful bill.
Bro, they're talking
yet,
like
right?
their dads. They're talking like two gay dads are divorcing.
What is the message you need to hear from
choosing sides?
That's
There's not a
so
side
funny.
that I choose
like, well,
in
we
this
shouldn't.
fight.
This is
I choose to talk
side,
about the substance as you
just the side we're choosing today is America.
And I want to start there.
We work requirements to food stamps. We have a ban on funding of transgender surgeries for adults and children. We have a ban on money going to Planned Parenthood. We support Second Amendment rights. We have a lot of great things in the bill. And
God, Chip Roy fucking sucks. Shut up, Chip. Nobody cares. Talk your shit or get off, okay? Either shit or get off the pot. God damn. Anyway, President Trump on Elon Musk. Elon has never asked me for a thing. I mean, I got rid of the EV mandate, but he's never asked me for a thing. I think that's an amazing attribute. Elon is a patriot. We want to thank you very much for the job you're doing. So here's the thing, okay? Elon just retweeted this just now, literally 3 minutes ago, with a thinking emoji face, right? Now what's interesting here is Elon Musk literally undermined every single federal regulatory agency that was at that point investigating him, okay? And his companies. So he did get a lot out of this. He also got access to a tremendous amount of information. So Elon Musk thinking that he is going to, Elon Musk got a decent amount of clout off of this. But if he thinks right now that he is going to be able to rip apart the coalition and have all of these people who are Trump loyalists somehow land on his side, he is out of his fucking mind. Okay? He must be off of some new kind of ketamine if he thinks that the only reason why he had this level of prominence and this level of support was on his own. He is more delusional than I thought. The level of clout that he got was because Trump supporters were giving him clout, because daddy liked him. Okay? That's it. Here's a new Truth Social from the God King himself, by the way, my goat. I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. It's a record cut in expenses, $1.6 trillion, and the biggest tax cut ever given. If this bill doesn't pass, there will be a 68% tax increase and things far worse than that. I didn't create this mess. I'm just here to fix it. First of all, you quite literally did create this mess. In terms of the tax hikes that are going to take place, that was your bill. Okay? He wrote the bill. I mean, he didn't literally write the bill, but that was his bill. All of the tax cuts that he gave to corporations that were permanent, but all the other tax cuts that he gave to Americans, which were modest and marginal when it came to the fucking working class, but ginormous when it came to the super wealthy in the country, the top marginal tax bracket, that was his bill. He just did not factor that he would be the president after losing the 2020 election. Oh my God, he's breaking stuff. In light of the president's statement about cancellation of my government contract, SpaceX will begin decommissioning its Dragon spacecraft immediately. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's not going anywhere. I didn't create this mess. I'm just here to fix it. This puts the country on a path of greatness. Make America great again. Okay, I'm not going to lie. Judging by just like vibes alone, I must admit, Donald Trump sounds kind of bitch made right now. He sounds like he sounds like a president who really wants this, that doesn't have enough support within the Republicans in the Senate to pass it. That's what it feels like. Here are the ways that the U.S. space program dies if Trump cancels SpaceX contracts. A remarkable schoolyard brawl erupted online. Okay. Musk's space company is presently NASA's most essential contractor. With the Falcon 9 rocket and the Dragon spacecraft, SpaceX provides the space agency's only operational transportation for crew members to the ISS. Additionally, when Northrop Grumman's Cygnus spacecraft was damaged in transit earlier this year, it left SpaceX as the only provider of cargo services to the space station for more than half a year. Trump tweeted that Elon cheats in Diablo. He did not. Stop. Stop. What? Stop memeing. President versus Elon. Who wins? My money's on Elon. Trump should be impeached and JD Vance should replace him. Elon says yes. The White House is live? No, they're not. We're waiting on the White House to go live. Wait, what? What do you mean he's talking live? Why am I not seeing it? Hostile takeover of SpaceX incoming would be so OP. Putting it back under the control of NASA. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh, that would be so incredible, by the way. What is this? Yes, I know he said he's going to cancel. Bro, nobody cares about this cop shit, okay? Get to the fucking drama.
Your members are the backbone. For generations, this institution has served as a powerful voice for the brave men and women.
The Doge kids don't work for Trump. They work for Elon. They're not even real government employees.
Country, and they do it as well as anybody or better. I was delighted to earn your endorsement in every one of my presidential campaigns where we did very well, record-setting well, and I'm proud to stand with you today as the most police president, I would say, without question.
About this, the Doge kids don't work for Trump. They work for Elon. They're not even real government employees. They're on loan for his companies. And their boss apparently wants to expose Trump at all costs. Would be insane not to eliminate the entire agency tonight. Doge and its Elon toadies are literally in possession of massive amounts of data that could be leveraged against Trump. He's allowed them way too much access and control, and now they're an enormous danger to him. He's not wrong. He is not wrong on this take. He is actually correct on this take, for the record. I mean, I don't know if Elon would entertain that, but who knows? I mean, he's literally gone crazy. He said that Donald Trump is a fucking the pedophile Jeffrey Epstein affiliate, which we already knew. But Elon Musk saying it makes it even crazier. So many, dude, there are so many. He's just talking about cop shit, and I don't really care about that right now. But there are so many opportunities. Like Elon Musk, by way of Doge, could absolutely leak unimaginable amounts of information if they chose to do so. That's one, okay? Donald Trump, on the other hand, could use the machinations of the state to punish Elon Musk directly and take perhaps one of the most, like, from pure spite, one of the most anti-capitalist things that any American president has ever done. Bro, turn the sound on. Why? He's just talking about cops who are under attack. Shut the fuck up. Stupid. Do you care about what he has to say about cops and the Fraternal Order of the Police? Who gives a shit? Okay, shut up. When he's done doing his pre-written, pre-scripted speech and starts talking about Elon Musk, that's when we'll fucking actually hear what he has to say. He's not saying nothing that's important right now. Oh, he did this again. The relationship between Trump and Epstein is well established. Trump flew on Epstein's plane at least 7 times, though it's not clear he ever went to the island. Here's what Trump said about Epstein in a 2002 New York Magazine profile. Obviously, we know that Trump has been connected to Epstein and has like even said stuff about Epstein as well. Elon Musk is highlighting that once again. He's talking about the strategic deception, Elon versus Trump, the feud that isn't. To the untrained eye, the current feud between Elon Musk and President Trump might appear to be yet another case of ego, ambition, or ideological friction, because it is. It's that stupid. But these guys have to do 5D chess, okay, on everything that their dumbass, narcissistic man-baby fucking idols engage in. But to those trained in the military strategy, psychological warfare, and counterintelligence operations, this is a textbook execution of Sun Tzu's cardinal principle. Appear weak when you are strong. Let's dissect this. Elon Musk, arguably the most powerful civilian technocrat in the Western world, launches a public poll proposing the creation of a new centrist political party. Meanwhile, Trump, the architect of the modern populist revolt and the face of the MAGA movement, criticizes him openly. The media predictably bites the bait like starving fish, amplifying the schism. But here's the truth. This is an orchestrated psyop, a strategic feint designed to lure the deep state into a false sense of confidence. Why? Because ammo, both literal and informational, is scarce in the information war. Patriots want the enemy to expand it all prematurely. Psychological Warfare 101. The brain seeks a binary conflict. When two icons appear divided, dopamine surges and tribal loyalty increases. The deep state sees division. They relax. Meanwhile, behind the curtain, full spectrum coordination. Trump and Musk are running asymmetric information ops, allowing the enemy to believe the internal fracture exists just long enough for them to drop their guard and go all in. Yeah, dude. Elon Musk tactically is calling Trump a pedophile and also that he should be impeached. Real tactics here, okay? Yeah, that's right, you simpleton. You thought that Elon Musk was calling Trump a pedophile because they're both narcissistic, thin-skinned man-babies. Turns out, Otacon, there's something more severe at play. He's tactically calling Donald Trump a pedophile because the Lolly-Lulay-Lo are actually in charge. Real Alex Jones says, God help us all. Oh my God. This should be Alex Jones's fucking payday. And yet he is such a charlatan and such a fucking, he's such a charlatan and such a man of the state that he can't even actually talk about like all of these conspiracies. Yeah. No, God is helping us right now, Alex. Alex Jones says, God help us all. It is. God is helping us all finally. Holy shit. After 6 months of endless back and forth, endless domination from right-wing reactionaries and fascists, finally we get something, anything. And the Democrats, of course, predictably did nothing. to cause this. And it happened exclusively because these people are man children, literally man children. Steve Bannon, who has been one of the most vocal critics of Musk for months, said he is advising the president to cancel all of Musk's contracts and launch several investigations into the world's richest man. They should initiate a formal investigation of his immigration status because I am of the strong belief that he is an illegal alien and he should be deported from the country immediately, he said in a phone interview with me. Bannon said the Trump administration should also investigate Musk's drug use, as reported by the Times, and his effort to get a classified briefing on China from the Pentagon, which was also reported by the Times. Bannon said Musk's security clearance should be suspended during these investigations. Oh, I'm nutting. I've nutted so hard. Trump's new foreign policy by tomorrow. Yeah.
The team, Simran Konto Alliance, shoot to kill the mother, the poor, the farmer, kill the poor, the farmer.
Trump's like, I'll show you a real white genocide. All Afrikaners are deported back to the grips of white genocide in South Africa. I'll show you the real white genocide, Elon. Oh my God. Yeah. Also, I do think that Elon might try and relapse on the woke shit. Okay. I can see Elon trying to hit the woke route again. And I suspect that the dumbass Democrats will probably see this as an opportunity to signal to every Silicon Valley tech CEO that Trump is unstable, and that they will give them the same level of access that Trump gave them, while simultaneously trying to desperately claw them back onto Team Abundance, Team Democrat. Ay, ay, ay. Welcome to the resistance, Elon Musk. It's so stupid. Blue and On is already at it. Wouldn't it be great if Elon Musk confirmed what we already know, that Trump's assassination attempt was staged to solicit sympathy from his base? Wait, what? Oh, Blue and On is so annoying. Oh, yeah, here it is. From Nicholas Wu for Politico, back into the fold. Representative Ro Khanna instantly jumped on the gun and said Democrats should be in dialogue with Musk, given their shared opposition to the GOP's mega bill. Dude, his opposition to the mega bill is that it doesn't actually starve the working poor hard enough. Ro Khanna cycle in full effect, by the way. But to be fair, this has always been Ro Khanna. One day he'll say some shit that comes across as progressive, but he will always ultimately defend Silicon Valley and the tech CEOs in Silicon Valley. Not the true constituents, but the true constituents for Ro Khanna. It's so frustrating. Democrats eye a villain to ally arc for Musk. Yes. This is an incredibly stupid decision. Okay? This is an incredibly dumb decision, and it is expected from the Democrats.
About him that really affected me, which was...
New Elon tweet just hit the timeline.
There was a story that I read about him that really affected me, which was when he was talking to Bill Gates. And Bill Gates had just taken out some huge short on Tesla. It was like $1 billion short or something. And, you know, and Elon was like, why would you do that? Why would you short Tesla? And Bill goes, well, you know, I talked to my financial advisors and I looked at the math and there's no way it's overvalued. And so I'm going to make money on the short. And Elon goes, what do you care about making money? I thought you were into electric cars and climate change and saving.
Okay, dude, I don't care about this. He's fucking tweeting self-promotional shit. It's time to create a new political party. The Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of this year. Can I finally say that the Trump's tariffs are stupid? Trump tariffs will cause a recession in the second half of the year. Yep. He hates the tariffs. He hates that the bill doesn't fucking starve the working poor hard enough. He wants better tax cuts while simultaneously maintaining EV credits. Fantastic stuff. March 3rd, 2026. Elon Musk, you're kicking me out of my position as the head of dank memery and toxic waste reduction. Go fuck yourself. Starts running towards Trump. Kanye West, head of the... what? What the fuck is this? This is like insanely racist tweet, okay? The only good tweet from a politician so far, and I still think it's too nice. We warned at every step that the GOP planned to do this. They said so, but y'all decided bullying trans people was more important than sensible energy policy. Republicans are fossil fuel extremists. They are owned by oil and gas and committed to ending EV, solar, etc. You supported it. I'm literally in a bill markup today where Republicans are working to define reliable energy standards to only allow oil, gas, and coal. They're doing it as we speak. I genuinely do not know what else you expected. They campaigned against renewable energy the whole time. I mean, AOC is right, but it's, you know, not... AOC is not going hard enough. He tweeted again. Another Elon tweet has hit the towers. Meanwhile, the Tesla stocks are still fucking crashing. I'm going to go on her podcast for Sky News, by the way. She's great. Tesla investors were rattled by escalating tensions between Elon Musk and Trump, and the company's stock plunged, wiping billions off the company's market value. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I forgot something. Oh my God. Hold on. Guys, Elon Musk is over leveraged to shit right now. He might lose Twitter. If his stocks take a fucking nosedive, his entire net worth is reliant on Tesla's overvalued, overhyped, dog shit stock prices. Oh my God. I mean, I think there's a point. I don't know. We're not there yet. But there's a point where if his Tesla stocks go down so hard, couldn't he technically... Oh, Twitter was bought by XAI. Oh, shit. He bought it to... He tied it back. Wait, does he lose the power? Does he lose control over? I mean, he still loses a shit ton. He still loses a shit ton of money in the process. I mean, he's wiping out ginormous amounts of his net worth right now. Nope, you jumped the gun on that. He still loses a lot, and XAI is going to lose as well. It's $200 a share. If they fall below, he has to put down more equity. Oh, it's so fucking good. Oh, Tesla's shares slide as most fuse with Trump. President Trump said on Thursday that Elon Musk was upset about the repeal of an electric vehicle tax credit, a claim that Mr. Musk swiftly rejected. Plunged, wiping billions off the company's market value. Shares of Tesla fell 15% in the afternoon trading after Mr. Musk, Tesla's chief executive, ramped up his public criticism of the House Republican domestic policy bill, calling it an abomination. The move is set to wipe out more than $100 billion from Tesla's roughly $1 trillion valuation. A dispute over the policy bill spiraled in a matter of hours into a broader rupture in Mr. Musk's relationship with the president, raising concern among investors about how the tensions might harm Mr. Musk's businesses. Remember, when Elon Musk purchased Twitter, I told you that this was inevitably going to happen because more and more people were going to be fucking increasingly annoyed by him, and that the key man that Elon Musk is for Tesla, which was initially seen as an asset, would very quickly turn into a liability because the entire fucking stock prices rely on just people believing Elon Musk and whenever he lies. That and also obviously all the institutional investors that have pumped up the stock that now have this talk for this stock to crash, because if it does, then all of a sudden their stocks are going to come down as well. Trump takes no questions after his remarks. Boo! Lame. Fucking lame. That sucks. Let's see what Elon Musk just tweeted. Okay, nothing new. All right, nothing new. Now he'll solely focus on his Mars project, Starship, and try to desperately escape the Mars within his lifetime with a group of like-minded billionaire. Space accident is bound to happen. No, that's not going to happen. Everybody knows that that's never going to happen. Elon Musk himself knows that he's not going to fucking happen. Cenk poking Elon to mention Israel. If you think the Trump-Elon fight is big, wait until Elon Musk mentions Israel. I don't know if he has big enough balls to do that. But now we're at least finally talking about the real reason why the Epstein files haven't been released. What has enough power to stop both parties? Yeah, I don't think that Elon is going to go there. That's insane.
I just want to thank you all for being here. Yes. We're going to have a little discussion now, very private. And I just want to thank you all for being here. And thank you very much, media. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Mr. President, what response to Elon Musk? He's acting like he can't hear them. This is the Joe Brandon method, except when Joe Brandon did this, he literally did it because he's fucking senile. And Trump is doing this because he's a catty bitch and he doesn't want to say anything. Oh my God. Taco Trump! taco. Trump always chickens out. Will he chicken out again? And taco Trump.
Good job.
People are on the phone right now trying to calm the parties down. It's just a question of how far it gets pushed and the egos get pushed past the point of no return. I think we have moved beyond the point of no return. These guys actually do care about market stability at the end of the day because their jobs rely on it. Elon Musk's jobs relies on it. And Trump's job relies on it as well. He can't molest the money too hard. You know what I mean? As you saw, that's why he's, Taco Trump. But it's important to note that they are also the only thing that causes real instability, that causes either of these parties to behave in a way that does not protect the interests of capital is their fucking fragile egos. Okay? You did mention during the transition period that this administration has too many narcissistic personalities and it's a ticking time bomb. Yeah, of course. Of course. The problem here is both Donald Trump and Elon Musk are exactly the same type of guy when it comes down to their fucking insane narcissism. They are both entirely ego-based demons, okay? They are ego demons. Elon Musk knows chirping like this is destroying his net worth. Okay? He's a lunatic. This is suicidal. Like what he's doing is suicidal. Adults, especially at this level of wealth and this level of prominence with so much to lose, do not behave in this way. Ironically enough, Trump is behaving like an adult right now. Elon is the one who is not behaving like an adult. Because Trump still has a country to fucking run. Do you see what's happening? I can't believe I'm saying this, but ironically enough, Trump is the fucking one that is behaving more like an adult by not responding to questions, for example. I really thought that he would, though. I really wished he would. It was wishful thinking, but that would have been sick if he did do that. That would have been dope. But Trump stupidly gave Elon unlimited access too, okay? That was another idiotic thing that the Trump administration did. They gave Elon so much power. They gave Elon so much access. Elon has endless amounts of power right now. Oh, God. Amazing. Fucking amazing, dude. Elon will do a George Eastman, look it up. He's going to do a business plot. But because everyone is incompetent and capitalism has eroded all of the institutions, that his business plot will be idiotic, childish, and a massive failure. What will happen next? I mean, you're seeing it already. Democrats are gearing up to immediately bring Elon into the Democrat side because they're fucking stupid. They're going to hug and kiss a fucking narcissistic, ticking time bomb billionaire like Elon Musk, who has opened up the floodgates of neo-Nazi sentiment after purging Twitter. Like, you have to be the dumbest fucking party on the planet to engage in this. All the Democrats should do right now is to sit back and agitate. Okay? That's all they need to do. They should not be running to Elon Musk. Elon Musk is probably the least popular political figure in the country, even while he was firmly in the bosom of Donald Trump. Elon Musk, in many ways, was a shield for Donald Trump. He was basically a magnet for all the criticisms of Donald Trump. If anything, Donald Trump severing ties with Elon Musk like this and then behaving like an adult in this process is going to make Donald Trump look better and Elon Musk look like a psycho. Do you understand? Steve Bannon says Elon should be deported. I mean, yeah, that would be amazing. And I wouldn't put it past Donald Trump to do such an insane thing. But so far, Donald Trump has shown stability in this dangerously unstable environment. Donald Trump has behaved like a fucking adult, ironically. This is bi-sister for white supremacists. I don't know what bi-sister is. Yeah, Representative Ro Khanna, who represents Silicon Valley, has known Musk for over a decade, said Democrats should be in dialogue with Musk, given their shared opposition to GOP's mega bill. We should ultimately be trying to convince him that the Democratic Party has more of the values that he agrees with, Khanna said. He is a white nationalist, man. What values? What fucking values? What values does the... God, the Democrats are so ass. Oh, Elon Musk is just as big a demon as Donald fucking Trump. Some might even say Elon Musk in the future could be a bigger demon than Donald Trump. The idea that there is any networking here that will be beneficial for the Democrats when he was already the least popular political figure in the country, when he was already pro-Donald Trump, even with the Trump base, he was unpopular. The idea that we're going to turn around and actually hug and kiss this fucking repulsive loser is insane. But of course, predictable from the fucking loser party and all of the fucking losers that advocate for the loser party to do more loser shit. Matt Iglesias. I feel like Jeffries and Schumer should give Elon Musk a call and tell him about the Democratic Party's longstanding interest in electric cars, solar panels, and space exploration, and a balanced deficit reduction. You think he doesn't know that? You think Elon Musk doesn't know the Democratic Party's long-term interest in electric cars? You fucking egg-shaped moron. Oh my God. Why would the Democrats should not? Oh, nah, Hasan, this is the show what Dems are really like behind the scenes. This is how they court their donors and shape their policies. I know. It's unimaginably stupid. I don't know why you're surprised. Democrats love sucking trillion-dollar dick, no matter how deformed or disgusting their character. I know. Lol, stop saying Trump is behaving like an adult. You know he has to respond to Musk, but he has people telling him not to. He cannot help himself. Yeah. You think Elon doesn't have people in his fucking ear telling him not to call the president a pedophile? One side is not listening to any of his advisors. The other side at least recognizes the responsibility that they have as the president. That's my fucking point. That's my point. Yeah. Elon is out of his fucking mind. This is like Kendrick versus Drake, but with two Drakes. Exactly. The Epstein part is applicable to both. You could say that for both Elon and also for Donald Trump. Elon Musk is a political loser, even with a Trump base in tow. The Democrats should not offer a lifeline. But of course, just use the... Who gets custody of Joe Rogan? I don't know. I need to know how Joe Rogan feels about this. I need to know how the Nelk boys feel about this. I need to know how... Wait, I'm going to call Steiny. I'm going to call him right now. I'm calling Steiny. We need to... This is real journalism. Hold on. He's not going to pick up, I don't think. He might, but who knows? Elon can go on the tour with the Cheneys. Pick up Steiny. Hello? Hello? Okay, he didn't pick up. Who's he calling? I'm calling Steiny. I'm going to text him. I'm going to be like, I'm live. I need to hear your take. And I desperately need to hear your take on the Elon Trump drama. Call Bradley. Bradley Martin's going through it right now. Bradley already doesn't even... I've been talking to him. He already is like not very happy about... He already hasn't been very happy about the way that Trump is like Bradley is the guy who actually did believe Trump when he said like Trump is gonna fucking end all wars and shit. You have to remember, he's not as invested with like either political party. He's just a guy who believes when Trump is like, I'm going to do these things. Okay. So I have talked to him already, and he has said far before this, he has said that he's not exactly stoked on the way that Trump said that he was going to end all wars, and certainly did not. He dick rides Israel. What more?
Giving Epstein his personal attention.
It is kind of crazy because like Elon Musk doesn't have motion like that, but he does have an entire social media platform, and he can at least like use at least like all of Trump's enemies right now, myself included, people like ourselves, to really fucking try to attack Donald Trump as aggressively as possible.
Of a Mar-a-Lago party shows Trump giving Epstein his personal attention.
Oh, wait. Steiny called. Hold on. He called me back. He said, are you live?
Hello?
Hello? I'm live. You're live. They can hear you.
Who's this?
Oh, okay. Don't do that. You just fucking texted me back, dickhead.
What's up? How are you?
All right. It's Hasan. Okay.
I know who it is. What's up?
Okay. All right. So I need to hear like your take on are you familiar with what's going on right now? The Elon Musk Donald Trump drama.
I think Elon hit K really hard this morning. I'm not kidding you. I think he just hit K really hard this morning. I saw Trump's interview briefly on Fox News about saying how, what did he say? Is like, it's a bitter relationship. I don't think it'll ever be the same. And then he said something else, right? And I just saw Elon's tweet, which was like, break the internet tweet. But I think that'll be the most viewed tweet ever.
Calling him a pedophile? Yeah. So
he said he's on the Epstein list, right?
Yeah, and then he said that's the reason why he won't. That's the reason why he won't release the Epstein files.
Well, that doesn't mean that's all factual.
I mean, I don't know. I mean,
what's your take? Whose side are you on? Well, I know the answer to that.
I am for our big beautiful president. Are you kidding me? I'm an American patriot. I'm an American patriot,
right.
and I believe that Donald Trump is truly going to make this country great again. And Elon Musk, the South African illegal immigrant, illegal alien, Elon Musk needs to be deported immediately.
You think it'll happen or no? I think Trump could do that and be a savage. That'd be crazy.
So you're off the Elon train, is what you're saying?
I think that it was if you want my honest opinion, I think it was a little bit, I don't want to say naive, but I think he didn't really like look into the future. Dude, you can't have two of narcissists like this, like just come together and form this alliance in politics and expect that relationship to last forever, especially when they don't agree on one thing. That's never going to work, bro.
Yeah. No, I agree.
It's like you and H3 trying to do a podcast. Like, obviously, that's not going to last forever.
It's definitely not at the same level of severity, I think.
Yeah, maybe not the same level, but
especially because
maybe when it comes to the narcissism, maybe.
Well, that's how every internet podcast is formed. You know what I mean? There's no. So technically, that's that's.
What do you think will happen? I'll ask you. What do you think is going to come from this? Because Trump's a savage, and his ego is, when it gets hurt, he's going to do something crazy.
Well, so far, Trump has actually surprisingly been the adult in this conversation, as far as I've seen. Like, he just did a thing with the Police Benevolence Association, and like he didn't take any questions. He like Truth Socialed a couple times, but even in his Truth Socials, he's like still talking about his fucking dog shit ass like big beautiful bill that he wants to push, and he's like desperately trying to get that across the finish line. So it feels like he's more invested in that as opposed to getting in the mud with Elon. But I don't know how long Elon's attacks will. I don't know how long Elon's attacks will continue.
I think we'll see. But I mean, Trump's a ticking time bomb. I think if Elon keeps pressing him and keeps tweeting and going crazy, he's gonna respond or do something crazy at some point and put an end to it.
Well, he did. He said he's gonna fucking revoke all of his contracts, and Elon Musk has like so many fucking contracts with the federal government.
Do you not wake up and think like, this is crazy? This is the world we live in?
I do. I think it's insane that
it's insane, bro.
That narcissistic.
Only in America, this shit will happen too.
I know. We have become a content country, and we are led by narcissistic man children. And I think it's really fucked up and really annoying because people's lives will be at risk eventually when these people behave in this way.
It's embarrassing a little bit, but whatever. It is what it is.
All right. Well, thank you,
I was going to go sit by the pool and have lunch. Can I help you with anything else?
No. This is perfect. I just wanted to hear what your take is.
Did you and H3 make up yet or no?
No, I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon.
What do you think happens first? That Elon and Trump make up or you and H3 make up?
I think that neither is going to happen at any given point, probably.
All right, I'm going to get to work on both. I'll
okay. Yeah, you are the great negotiator. Fix it.
That's true. Very true. All right, bro.
All right, peace. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was Steiny from the Nelk Boys of the Full Send podcast. Like, you have to, a lot of people are like, who is this joker? Why do we care? This person literally has interviewed both Elon Musk and Donald Trump on numerous occasions. Okay? Do you understand? Like, I'm not just randomly calling a random guy, even though he technically is a random guy or should be considered a random guy when it comes to political commentary, but he is quite literally a person who has directly corresponded with Donald Trump and Elon Musk, like direct access to both Donald Trump and Elon Musk. If I had access to JD Vance, who Steiny also has access to, I would also call him up. And I would see if this tweet is real, if there's any veracity to this. JD Vance, real sad right now. Okay. I swear this tweet was like a monkey's paw. I mean, look. We all knew it was going to happen eventually, okay? Kanye, Elon, Trump. 10/6/2022. Incredible stuff. Incredible things are happening. Charlie is still licking Elon boot despite being unfollowed. There will be a lot of fighting and attacks. I want to say something at the outset. We should never forget how terrible the environment was online prior to October 2022. No matter what happens, I'm grateful that Elon Musk bought X and liberated free speech in America. His contribution to America and the civilization from that alone is immense. Oh my God. Oh my God. Is this a leaky faucet? What's going on? Are the rats? This is a major Elon booster. Why isn't JD tweeting? Yeah. Elon Musk unfollowed Charlie, and Charlie is still dick riding him. Marjorie Taylor Greene replies, says, yes, you are right. And we have seen the highs and lows before. And I am thankful at Elon Musk bought Twitter and gave me my account back after I was permanently banned. And I am also glad we won the election and Trump is president. Now we have to work it out and continue to MAGA. Real Candace Owens comes out as pro-Trump. Trump is implicated alongside a pedophile, and I knew it, but I didn't care because we were friends, is not the flex you think it is. Wait, no, this isn't even pro-Trump. This is anti-both. The shocking take here is that this is correct. This is a correct take. Candace Owens has, oh my God, what is happening? Candace Owens has hit a correct take here. This is literally attacking Trump and Elon. This is the hell has frozen over. Hell has frozen over. What the fuck's going on? Oh my God. Not one to like on this tweet at Dana White, but this shit has me dying. Dana, what's going on with Elon and Trump? Will they be sitting together on Saturday? This guy's asking the real questions. Oh my God. Think about it. This is a huge part of the right-wing apparatus. Without Twitter, what does the right even look like? I think I have here's what I think, okay? I have this sneaking suspicion that Twitter in the long run is not going to be beneficial for the right, but it's actually going to be negative for the right. What do I mean by this? Twitter has caused this immense echo chamber that made Republicans believe that their insane statements and their insane points of view, no matter how radical, no matter how ridiculous, no matter how racist, is actually popular. It's not. It is a consequence of the algorithm that Elon Musk designed that these ideas come across as popular. Now, does that actually have the capacity to change political discourse? Absolutely. It has changed political discourse even on this platform. It is, I would go so far as to say, like, the likes of Asmongold becoming the top political content creator and things of that nature are directly related to Twitter, okay? They are directly related to Twitter because Twitter is one of those social media platforms that works with all of these other social media platforms, right? So it has, if you tune up neo-Nazi statements to 11 on 1, all of these other platforms also respond to that, okay? In ways that are more significant than even Facebook, because Facebook is like more isolated, I would say, than Twitter, okay? Twitter seeps into Reddit, Twitter seeps into Twitch, Twitter seeps into TikTok in ways that Facebook does not. Facebook's user base is international and very old, okay? So Twitter has unironically changed political discourse permanently in this country, but it's also created this vacuum of information that causes Republicans to legitimately believe their own bullshit, that their own bullshit is actually fucking popular when it's not. The average this day, I believe this in my heart, the average person still to this day finds a lot of the stuff that gets incredible amounts of fanfare on Twitter repulsive. Adolf Hitler fan cams on Twitter get hundreds of thousands of likes. In the real world, if you were to do the real world version of this Adolf Hitler fan cam, you'd get your ass beat. You'd get your ass beat by Republicans. Do you understand? But I think that Republicans believe that that kind of sentiment is popular because they spend all their fucking time on Twitter and thinking, yeah, this is a space that is the true nature of political discourse in this country. Do you understand what I mean? This has caused Republicans to believe that their shit is actually popping. This, paired up with the marginal electoral victory that they had over the Democrats, caused them to lean in to their insanity, okay? Lakshya Jain has a correct political take. Hell is freezing over. On the whole, welcome Elon back to the Democrats thing. I think people are overlooking how he is perhaps the most toxic, high-profile political figure in America. Exactly. He's permanently burned bridges with people across the spectrum. That's not going to go the way people think it will. He's right. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Lakshya Jain is right. So the abundance girlies are fighting as well. Because the reality of the matter is, as I said, he was a political loser, an incredibly toxic figure, even with the Trump base pumping him. He was even toxic for the Trump base. It's fucking, it's so unimaginably stupid to welcome him back with open fucking arms to the Democratic Party. But it's also expected because Dems are fucking losers. That is perhaps yet another example that Twitter is not real life, by the way. That is perhaps yet another example. Here is Manu Raju reporting live from Mike Johnson, Michael Penis, holding a press gaggle. This just happened 7 minutes ago. Let's take a look at what he had to say.
Secure, making energy dominance a big thing again, and that's what our bill's going to do, and that's what I'm focused on, and the really important things in life. Okay, this is my chief of staff's baby.
He said that you've changed. He criticized.
Elon said I've changed?
He said,
no.
Yeah, you used to be concerned with a deficit. You no longer.
I responded to that. I'm the same guy that's always been a deficit hawk, and now I'm the Speaker of the House. And
Asmold doesn't know what to say and who to side with. He's breaking law. Incredible. Oh, I love that.
I'm working on a multi-step plan to reverse the fiscal insanity that has haunted our country. We're going to get back to...
Why is that demon holding a baby?
And this is the first step of many. It's a multi-step process. We have to get the big, beautiful bill done. It's a historic step forward. And I know, right? I know. And, I mean, look, we're going to say...
He said that he deserves credit for winning the House. And do you give him credit for that?
As somebody who traveled nonstop last year to win the House majority, I don't think any one person deserves credit. But if there is one person, it's Donald J. Trump.
House Republicans for months have reviewed.
Someone said he packed the lunch. Yo, you guys are nasty. Not even someone. Like 100 people said that's his lunch. Oh my God. Okay, we're back. We're so back. See, everyone's having fun. Oh, thank God. Thank God, dude. Thank God these ugly, narcissistic, egomaniacal bitches are fighting in broad fucking daylight. Oh, hell yeah. Hell fucking yes. Noah's take is correct. This is like a nut that took 3 to 4 years to bust. No, I will not be deleting this no matter how upset it makes people. These are difficult truths, but we must hear them. This is how it feels. It feels spectacular. This is my favorite type of vindication. With Israel, when people arrive at the position that I have been maintaining since, day one, I'm still punished for it, right? Because people never let you forget that you made them feel bad when you were right and they were wrong, even if they never. But this one is fantastic because this is one of those things where everyone can fucking celebrate because most people had this expectation. Most people wanted this drama to take place. Oh, it's so fucking good. It's so good. Yeah, the biggest win Dems have stakes so far in the second Trump era has been entirely driven by the negative polarization of Musk and Doge. So naturally, some Dem elites are trying to rationalize ways to rehab him with shallow praise to court his fortune. Do not forget this. This is 100% correct. Democrats have not secured any victories. Democrats have not secured any fucking victories at all. All of the seeming defeats that have come from the Republican side have come entirely due to the Republicans being corrupt, narcissistic, egomaniacal man-children. The Democrats didn't win. The Republicans lost. Okay? And a big part of why the Republicans are losing is because of this, is because of all the dumb shit that Elon did. And also how fucking bad Elon is at doing said dumb shit. How repulsive he is. My horny text plug came through. Uh-oh. Donald Trump and his used to be #1 hoe Elon have broken up. And Trump is in the Epstein files. Boy, oh boy. That's a juicy scandal full of messy secrets and dirty laundry. Is it true? Asman just said about the Epstein tweet, I don't think things at face value. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. I fucking knew it. Dems are already trying to rehab Elon. Democrats landslide laws in the midterms incoming. Okay, I don't really need to know what Asmold has to say. I'm going to be honest.
The Doge efforts were heroic and important, and that doesn't change. And look, Elon is a friend. I texted him, called him this morning as we were scheduled to speak, and we haven't yet. I sent him a lot of information via text, hoping he reads it and considers it. And this isn't personal. Policy differences should not be personal.
Well, he's made it personal.
Thanks, guys.
He's made it personal. Yeah, get ready to drive a Chinese EV. Trust the plan. Another Epstein tweet? What the fuck's he doing? Oh no, we saw this already.